Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today I thought it would be dope for us to go back through the KvK groups and take a look at each of those kingdoms and just give you a status update on how things are going, so that way those of you who maybe just enjoy kind of the news update segment or style of going through the game and its community for what's actually happening. Is there war? Are some of these kingdoms peaceful? Who are some of the matchups? Things like storylines and rivalries, and familiarizing yourselves with maybe some alliances that you can root for, players you're rooting for, maybe people you just want to see get wrecked, whatever it may be. We're going to go ahead and give you another round or dosage of that. So we'll start off here in SSS 1-7, and I'll have timestamps. I'm actually going to try and go through these a little quicker, so that way we can just try and cover as much as possible. So we'll be starting off with this kingdom, which is comprised of 1, 3, 4, 5, and 10. We end up zooming out. We'll see that Atherin for Zone 3 has already been capped. So we have RK3 here already having the dragon. I'm not sure necessarily how much fighting is really going to be popping off here. I mean, there might be some kind of in small doses here and there. Like, for example, you got UEH, RK3 on one side here for the level 4 pass. And this is going into Atherin. It doesn't look like UEH is in here anymore. Purple is VM3. So in this situation, I don't believe that they're necessarily doing any attacking. Probably somewhat clear based on the VM3, the RK3. Now there is TPU, but my understanding is that I should say, if it looks like this, probably not a hard indicator that they're going to get pushed out. Doesn't look like they're building still, so maybe they were just allotted a little bit of territory. But you can see here with UEH, maybe there is something there. Let's take a look at some boards real quick. That might give us a little bit more of a lovely indicator. So we have UEH top, looks like going RK3, VM3. So you got top 3 alliances that are still fighting. Power, we can see here. RK3 at 4.5, UEH 2.7, and then we have VM at 3.2. So top 3 alliances still, looks like, based on not only alliance merits but the power itself, still fighting it out. You still have 4, 5, and 6 with OFOX, TPU, UEH2. Again, at still good power. However, again, we can see here with the Ripper personal merits, again, a lot that you can see there, which is pretty much, I think, indicative of what you're seeing from the alliance merits with them having the most. So it looks like that's kind of where the fight is. So it's probably UEH, VM, RK3, just from surmising on what we're seeing so far. But again, not seeing any action happening yet. So again, if it's more than that, we'd love to hear. Let us know in the comments below. Okie dokie, we are here now in SSS 1-8 to give you an update on this kingdom. This one is comprised of 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now let's go and see where, if any, I believe this is the TATM kingdom along with the GRZ GOAT group here. So we're going to have to see how this one is playing out. So we have in the middle, we have TM, red, TA. Let's see, blue group is GOD over there, GOD over there. T came in from that side. They have that one. Oh, so I don't know if they're... doesn't look like they're necessarily getting pushed right now. So... and again, I'm not sure if they're planning on fighting. I know they were having some skirmishes because we did cover this kingdom a little bit. But it doesn't look like, I mean, at least from what I'm seeing here, that they're trying to... because you have GOAT there, that's TA, and then we have GOAT here. So it doesn't look like we're doing anything there. Doesn't look like they're trying to remove any land either, or even push on either side. Okay, unless they're fighting somewhere else and I'm just totally cray-cray. Or cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because I'm just not seeing anything. So T has that one. Yeah, not that I'm seeing anything here for Zone 2. I mean, I think it's pretty clear GOD. Plus, from my understanding, they were all kind of burning land, zone land area. I guess we can see GOAT here, Or GRZ, yeah, they were Zone Land. So, yeah, it looks like that's the case. And it doesn't look like they're getting in. TM kind of already blocking here from what you can see on one of the passes with the fort. Then we have this one with GRZ. I don't know if they're attempting to build out anymore or they're just thinking, hey, we'll just chill. So really at this point, the only play that they can do is going into a Goru. So I don't even know if that's what they're doing. So they're not building anything at the moment going in, as essentially this level 4 pass is the only one they could do getting into a Goru, or excuse me, along with going through the Zone 3 that they could as well, which they've already done, and TM going in through here. But like I said, it doesn't look like they're pushing anymore. Yeah, so looks like, at least from what we're seeing so far, it's probably a stand. So I'm curious if they are planning to fight more, or if it's just kind of, hey, we're going to have some more organized skirmishes here and there. Let's take a look at some boards real quick before we move on. So we got Burning Meal. Immortal still hanging on strong there. I thought there was one more person that I just can't remember their name now. But it's kind of hurting my feelings that I'm forgetting that. I thought they had another strong person besides Immortal here, unless they either just dropped really far in power or they switched sides and went to a different alliance, maybe. Well, let's see. We got TAG's almost 600 mil there on Alliance Merits, TM, GOAT, and then GRZ. So you can kind of see top 4, right? Really putting some work in. If we look at power, yeah, I mean, again, and this is something we've kind of pointed out before, right? Just kind of the power disparity between TA and TM versus the others. And again, just kind of deciding on how you want to play out the PvP there. But I think it's pretty safe that TA and TM, with the strongest two strongest alliance group in this kingdom, right? That it doesn't, maybe there won't just be any more PvP happening. I guess we'll have to see. Let's see how long they have left to as well. We can kind of get a little soft indication before we go to the next group, which season, it's got 13 days here. But again, haven't really seen anything posted. Okay, so that really, I guess, sums up. Would be curious, though, from anyone here, right, what's been happening since Zone 3 has been capped. Doesn't seem as though they're pushing and trying to kind of just eradicate them from Zone 2 and pushing them back to Zone 1. So, you know, as far as leaving them with some territory, if that actually is in fact kind of what's happening, and maybe there's some skirmishes or some fun PvP days that are happening, would be curious to hear from anyone here in the kingdom. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Okie dokie, we are here in SSS 1-6, attempting to catch back up to where we were as far as the actual order. And we have, this is for 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. We got 5 kingdoms here. And if we take a look at some of the goods that has been happening, so let's see here. Already in Atherin for this one. Oh, I see. So this was the 7th family verse D, I think, if that's the case here. WB. Interesting on this one. So they pushed 3 through here. Really curious. So they got Dragon. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how high we can go. Here's, no, that's level 23 archer. So it doesn't look like anything there. We can see BST, but I'm not seeing any attacking going down right now. So let's take a look and see what some of the boards tell us, which we can look. So low powers here again, but again, it's probably just because of a lot of the fighting that's been happening. That is for sure. So we got GG, 7TH, P-Hub, Vape, 7THK, GG. How about Alliance Merit? So it's been GG, 7TH, P-Hub, Vape, GG. So it's hyphen. I wonder if they're, I'm trying to remember the matchup here. I thought it was GG versus 7th Family, if I was right there. Are they fighting this here? I can't tell. Well, let's see. So we got P-Hub here. So it is. So it's It's GG versus the others, if that's right. So there's the GG Alliance Fort. I think these are GG players too. Yeah. So there's territory here. There's hyphen. Oh, I see. So you have hyphen GG. Then we have hyphen GG hyphen. So I see they're pushing out here. Doesn't look like. So I wonder if that means they've already been pushed out of Zone 3. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Why do I keep getting... Oh, it's because probably my city just keeps randomly getting hit by the flags, the cannon flags that have been upgraded. So we got GG. Let me see here. Where is their original? Okay, it looks like... Oh, I see. It looks like Zoland is... I don't know where the other ones went. So it doesn't look like there's any home flags or territory. So it looks like they essentially just flagged in from. And, oh, let's see what this is. Oh, no, so we do. Oh, no, but they haven't flagged all the way down. That purple's AWG. So what this means, and we can see this by the flags too as well. So we have GGIM. We have hyphen GG hyphen. And then whoever capped this one, which is hyphen GG hyphen. So most likely they probably maybe pass swap to get into Zone 2 and fighting it out. Now, the one thing I can't remember is if they were able to push into Zone 3 and then they just got forced out. Because essentially what you're seeing right now is this front here from P-Hub and Vape. At the moment, it looks like they have two alliances that are pushing the front here. So yeah, it looks like a little bit of some fighting that's still going on currently. And I mean, again, if you're looking at personal merits, I mean, they're still doing work, I would say, as far as everyone when it comes to the amount of fighting. I mean, you could see hyphen GG hyphen still putting up as much of a fight as possible. 7TH and P-Hub pretty much have their combined, what's that, 460? I mean, if you think about those two versus hyphen GG hyphen, and then you have GG and Vape, I mean, the numbers are still pretty close when you're just talking about that. Alliance, as far as alliance power goes, it looks like it's still a bit in favor of the 7th family, P-Hub and Vape, as far as more in favor of them versus GG, but clearly still putting up a really good fight that the GG family is. So obviously, you know, when you think about how long the fighting has been going on after Zone 3, again, you know, for me, my view is always, man, that's kind of what you want, right? You want there to be as much fighting as possible that's within reason, especially if you're trying to sustain as much as possible, if that is even something that you're looking to try and do. Or from some kingdoms, maybe they just want to eradicate them and push them all the way back to their home Zone 1. Right, that could always be something too. But again, if you're in SSS 1-6, would love to hear, right? Let me know how things have been going since Zone 3, regardless of what side you're on. These darn cannon towers. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right. Here we go. We are in SSS 1-9. This kingdom is comprised of 27 through 30. Let's take a gander. So I think with these ones in the 27 through 90 group, I think they've only hit Zone 2 at the moment. So they haven't. We're going to probably see consistently from each of these, right, just not really hitting that Zone 3 period yet. But we're going to take a look at each of the Zone 2s, right, to see if there is any potential fighting that's happening. So doesn't look like anything here at the moment. We got RR, EAH. Looks like they're building over the river, but not building currently. And that's RA. So maybe could be something that'll happen here. Let's check Lorcan, how we doing. So we got 30 NE. We have 30 IT. They're together, so I don't think we're going to see any type of resistance there. Are they building up to that level 8 village? But they're not building anything yet here. How about this? Could be a potential fighting area. Okay, maybe. Just not sure if we're seeing anything yet there. And that's EAG 30 NE. Let's go take a look at Hollandale, which would be the last one here. So we do have KN 28. no one else has really started pushing in yet, so it's really, I guess, just them. Looks like they're still building. Flagging down the hill to the left, so maybe they're going for some of the villages. Maybe one of the other behemoths, potentially, but maybe the villages and then trying to get to some of the passes. Let's see how some of the points look here. So we got Strider, Drunk Mochi, no alliance at the moment. Personal merits. Alright, decent. Let's look at some alliance. So we got EAH, RR, Can 28, CNQR 30 IT, Alliance Power, EAH, Can 29. Can 28, RR, CNQR 30 IT. Okay, so we got Burning Lands, Zolan, which means they'd be going in from probably similar areas. CNQR with Sophrostia 30 IT. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really seeing any potential fighting in Zone 2. Maybe a decent amount of it has already been done in Zone 1 for what we saw. It would be so nice if they just like plastered matchups, but based on what we're seeing, maybe the Goru has been fighting, or we're going to see a connection from RR, and then maybe here with, oh gosh, if I could click on an area, EAH seems like potentially one. Maybe something's happening here with EAG and then the others, just because, again, some of the different names, right, we can maybe elude that or surmise that that could be the case. But again, if you're here in the kingdom, let us know, right, what's happening. Would love to hear. Alrighty, on to the next one. Alrighty, we're here in SSS 1-10. This is one of the top KvK groups, 31, 33, 39, and 40. There has been a lot going on here, right? This is the BXS, DX, Jedi group that has just been doing quite a bit of fighting. I've been getting pinged up the wazoo, and when it comes to people just letting me know that there's just action that's going down, which most of this, from what my understanding, has been in Hollandale and Agoru. Now, for all intensive purposes, and I don't know if there's any action going down right now, but it really has been here. You can kind of see at the front, right? It's been BXS, and I don't know what's happening here. Okay, yeah, so they're just kind of hanging out. But so it's been BXS, and then I have to remember who's orange. Then we got Squiggly DX Squiggly, and then we have NCDX, right? That's kind of pushed BXR back. So it doesn't look like there's anything happening with them touching. Not even sure if they're going to attempt to do rallying on the passes. But that has kind of been one effort thus far. I don't know if Jedi is planning, which, yes, again, I have remembered, thank you, is planning to do anything as far as constantly pushing out at this point, or we should say going north more to Hollandale. There's a chance they might just start branching out east. I wonder if that could be what they're doing after placing the flag, or if they're going to try and put one down the ramp. So they haven't yet. Interesting. So I wonder if they're going to try and maybe go around and hit up one of the level 3s, or if they're just going to work their way here, because you can see they have this over here in Burning Lands, and I'm wondering, did they already place one down and this is just still them? So it is. So, but even from Burning Lands, they still would have to, yeah, see, they'd still have to go. So what I'm thinking is that because they've already expanded into Kaltia up here, most likely they're going to take one of the level 3 passes. Would be potential. There's also JO1. So since the fighting feels like it's again, bear in mind that BXS, I believe, is the #1 alliance here in the kingdom. Let's double check this, right? This is where Nephisto's at. I want to point out, this is bananas to me. You have the strongest player in the game at 350. I have to see where peak is real quick. But yes, the historical 352,000, right? 270 mil units killed. Dead isn't necessarily probably the biggest indicator. Killed is probably really the biggest indicator, along with units healed. overall would probably be more than dead, just because you're really only getting dead from rallies, so it's not typically happening in the open field at the moment. But still, you're looking at 352,000, right, down to 208, right? So you're taking almost, what, 145 loss. But again, right, most PvP points in there, up there with Jason Gee, Purchase there, SOD, Southern Light, Wahid, Northern Light. I mean, again, you got big numbers. If we look at alliance power, you can see BXS, like we indicated, right, strongest alliance right now. But then you got DX, Jedi, JO2, right? So it's BX, BXM. I think it's 066, BXR, 069, and then it's essentially like the DX, the Jedi family, and DX family that's kind of going up against them. So there's a lot of power here. I mean, look, you have 23 alliances that are over 1 billion power. That is just nuts to me. And again, just shows there's a lot of activity and a big player base in this merged kingdom, which is great if you're thinking about longevity, and hopefully a lot of those people and alliances have been enjoying the fighting that has been happening, because from all indicators, I mean, there's been a ton. I mean, look at this. You got 180 million for BXS, 175 for DX. I mean, look, you got 5 alliances over 100 mil alliance merits. Like, that's crazy when you think about it. I mean, again, I scout a lot of kingdoms out, so to tell you that this KvK group has not been disappointing with the amount of PvP that's been happening, right? Regardless of the outcome, because you're always going to be able to kind of go back at it again, or maybe in the future. I think anytime you're able to have this much PvP, regardless if you consider a win or a loss or somewhere in between, right, you can always take a lot away from it. There's always good learning experiences. But to have this healthy of a KvK group, I think is always pretty awesome. And you basically have 6 and 7 who are almost at 100 mil. I mean, you could argue that in the next couple days, right, if they keep fighting, you have 7 alliances over 100 mil. Like, that is wild. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Were we taking a look at... No. So we already kind of know where Hollandale is. Ogoro, I think, was our next one that we were looking at. And I have to double check. So this is 066, BXAN. I think they've pushed them back. I don't really know. I don't know what the play is here, because they actually have been... Oh, hang on. So there's something going on here. So we got BXR is building... Where is this? Was this just where we're looking? No, it's not. So they're building. We have R, and then we have DX. So it looks like they're trying to take out, maybe? Oh, never mind. Looks like they did just take that flag out. So now they're going to potentially go for that one. Looks like while they're trying to push up on them. Which, yeah, I think we saw that before. So really, if anything, this is where some of the action would be then. So we got BXA. I wonder what's happening here. Is there any fighting? Oh, there is. Cool. Huh, let's see. I'm all like, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know. So interesting. So BXM, so they got 4 minutes. JO2's taking down this flag. Right now, JO2 is building, they're upgrading a flag. So they're taking down 2 flags currently. And BXM was trying to build this, so most likely JO2 will probably be able to do something there. JO2 building, or sorry, it's J-02. Who's this then? So it's J-02. Oh, I see. Huh. This has to be, oh, I see. There it is. I'm like, why does it look like there was just different angles there? So this is weird then. So you have BXAN who's hanging out over here, but they're not attacking the lines. So I wonder, I mean, do they just have someone who's assisting there? Does that mean that these people are attacking and going back and forth? Is there some type of agreement that's in place, right? Because, I mean, that is then kind of weird to me that they're what looks to be like fighting this 2v1. And then we have JO1. Are they fighting over here too? So they're not doing anything at the moment. I don't know what this blue group guy is doing. So they're not moving. Okay, here we go. We got some other action up here. So we got Jedi who's building, and they're going to try. I see. So they're already kind of ready to put pressure on OC. This is just weird. Like, is it. Maybe they just cleared the field. Maybe that's what's happening. And that's why. What was it? BXAN or AM hasn't started attacking the supply line. BXAN, right? I mean, I would have to imagine they're a part of Blood, but. And then 069, however. Yeah, I don't know. Someone will have to, I guess, explain that one to me, right? Maybe they just fended them off and they just weren't able to break the supply line down here or the flag line to break this. And so now they're kind of pushing through a Goru to see what's going to happen. I mean, logically speaking, with how this kingdom is shaping up, you're probably just going to have BXS at this point going through here, and then BXR, whomever else, right, kind of just trying to hold on to Lorcan, because if they do fully get pushed out of Hollandale, and then any of their other alliances get pushed out in that union from a Goru, the only other place they can fill into at this point would be Lorcan, which means then you could be having a big Zone 3 fight, right? Which would be dope if that happens, and maybe they just kind of let them have Lorcan, or maybe they don't want to, or they're just going to keep trying to pressure as much as possible, which again, right, regardless, will be interesting to see what path either side takes. But if there ends up being a big Zone 3 fight, that would be cool. Definitely would be there for that popcorn. All right, let's take a look at the next one. And again, right, if anyone is from this kingdom, I'd love to hear, right, how have things been going, and what's the read on the room, so to speak. All right, here we go. Alrighty, here we go. We got S1-11. This is comprised of kingdoms 32, 34, 46, and 48. Right, so this has kind of been the next big one, if you will. I'm curious if there's any pings. I always like to try and look through world chat when I go in, just because sometimes the people that will post pings will be the ones that are potentially like, oh, hey, yeah, we're going to fight, or there could be fighting that's just going down. So let's see here. Let's start with a Goru. So, interesting. I thought we'd actually have more development here. Fab, GD. I mean, you got quite a bit, so they have already gone there. Curious, I guess, so they're not building. They're not flagging from DNS or DNK. No one's taken the level 4 pass. There's been a lot of people from Burning Lands that have already worked their way in. But I doubt there's probably any fighting going there. Let's look at Hollandale. So no one else. So you have GDO1. We got 32 RN. Okay, maybe? No, they're probably just going down. Is that BD? Let's see here. Not building. Did anyone cap this? Oh, we have one that did. BDM. Okay, so this could be something. So, but they're not building right now. Okay. I guess we're going to have to wait. How's Lorcan going? Okay. So, could be some fighting here in Lorcan. We got BDO. We got BDM. We got DNS. DNA. And whoever Orange is. And then DNX, is that right? Okay, let's see. Totally curious right now. Okay. Could be some fighty atados. I don't see anyone here on the field yet. Is Orange still building? So Orange isn't flagging. Let's see. Personal merits. Let's look at this. So DNS has been fighting a decent amount. BDO, NK, DNA, and NKs are okay. So, interesting. I mean, again, I'm not seeing anything that's happening right now. I mean, this Lorcan feels like there could be fighting that's happening here, but maybe just added troops. Maybe it's a low time or a lull time currently. Ogoru, I don't know. Ogoru doesn't feel like there's really going to be a lot of fighting. Typically, if you're usually seeing fighting, this is the indicator would be that you're trying to flag out in that direction. Just in most cases, right, to try and fight people to kind of take over territory from their past, so you can kind of lock them out of that zone or just limit options. That seems like it is what it is for SSS 1-11. I guess we'll have to wait. Again, maybe we'll see something happening here North Hollandale, but again, feels like Lorcan's probably the best bet for some action popping off. And then, you know, if we read any comments from people that are in the kingdom, just want to give us an update on how things are going, let us know. All right, on to the next one. Alrighty, here we are in SSS 1-12. This is comprised of kingdoms 35, 36, 41, and 44. Let's see how we're doing. All right, so let's start with Agora, maybe. Seems pretty amicable. We got two alliances that push from there. Purple, and we push from here, but it doesn't seem as though they're it doesn't seem like they're attacking. So, okay. So it doesn't feel like anything's happening here in that one. How about Lorcan? What kind of action we got going on here? So we got two alliances. This could be something here. Pushing this, so they are pushing. So we have MW who is pushing FSK currently. Doesn't look like FSK is gathering for this one, so I guess it feels like things are going okay here. Let's see, are they also pushing up? So they're not pushing up anymore, which maybe could be the good call. No reason to kind of overextend at that point. So they're not pushing down. Pushing to this bear, but they're not continuing? Okay. So it looks like was kind of a light Lorcan fight. Let's look at Hollandale. Maybe this is... Ooh, so FSK doing a little bit more here. Huh. Oh no, it's hot. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to find the area. So FSK doing some work here, though. So they're attacking that. I wonder who else it is. And what's going on here with Teal? So... Alright, slightly unsure. Are they attacking them too? So they're not attacking Teal. Looks like they're just kind of waiting. Purple's GAU. Can't tell if this is them. So it's invalid, which means they probably are going to have to drop something else to connect if that's the case. Hog, are they pushing up north? So they're not. At least at the moment, we should say. So FSK mainly fighting it out with Hot. There is a purple alliance here, and this is SN. I thought somebody gave me an update on them a while ago. Okay. So it looks like for the most part, probably the most amount of action is happening in Hollandale with just a tiny bit there in Lorcan. Let's take a look at some boards. So we got Kyle. Let me see, D-Bond. Jeez, big numbers here. FSK still putting up big merit numbers. Wow, that's a lot. Alliance merits, FSK going up against, maybe MT, HOZ, SN, 80. I mean, again, right, decent merit points there. Let's look at power. We got MT, HOZ, FSK, SN, MW. So maybe it's like MT, MW, Hog versus FSK, SN. could be the play there. I guess I'd have to wait for someone to confirm that, but at least for current action, that's kind of where we're at. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we are in SSS1-13. This is comprised of 37, 38, 42, and 43. For those alliances there, let's take a look at some Zone 2, see how things are playing out. Wow, seems like a lot is going on here. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this conundrum. Can't tell if fighting, maybe? Wow, okay. So in that case, definitely fighting. Nothing active right now. Love how we're barricading hard in the paint. So that's GDZ. Got some more GD. Is this GDZ over here? Okay, so it is GDZ. So you got GDZ fighting FGHT. And I wonder what's going on here with... Are they trying to flank? Don't understand the decision. Well, maybe they have tried, but just not getting through. Didn't look like KvK was joining, but maybe they are against... I mean, they don't have any barricades in the bottom, so... Yeah, I don't know, maybe. And then you got KPT. So they're not flagging out to assist, or just not currently, we should say. Okay. So we got some action up here. We got action right here. And that kind of rounds out Agoru, so it's not bad. Lorcan doesn't look like really any action. Lorcan, let's look Hollandale. Always lovely to look Hollandale. So it's, oh wow. So we got WA. Maybe there's action here. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So nothing really. Wow. So WA pushing GTA, or at least that front. They're not building though at the moment. All right. Alright, it's not bad. So we have something happening here in Hollandale. However, part of me feels like they've been able to push back a bit just because of how high the WA territory is. But would be curious to kind of hear that story. Alright, so that kind of shows you guys the status update there. Let's just look at some boards real quick. Players, let's look at personal merits. We got 14, 12, 11, 10. Okay, not bad. Some alliance power. We got GDZ at 3.5, WA 2.7, FGT WR. I mean, not bad. You got 5 alliances over 2 bill. It's kind of sexy. We got 15 alliances over 1 bill. Wow, that's pretty awesome. GDZ and WA, most 2 alliances over 100 mil. For PvP points, then we got FGD, FG, HT, BT, and WR, kind of rounding up our 4th and 5th. Okay. All right. Well, look, if anyone's in this kingdom, would love to hear what the status update is. So please feel free to let us know in the comments down below for a little bit more of that storyline. Would love to read. On to the next one. Okay, here in SSS1-14, this is comprised of 45, 47, 49, and 50. Pushing again. Wave 3 gather. What's this? Hollandale. Ooh. For V. I mean, look. Let's be real. There's a lot happening here. So, let's see. This. I guess you're gonna have to kind of let me know here. So. I think I'm piecing this okay. So maybe they're pushing around. Oh, here we go. Whoa. What's going on here? Dang, what we got? NTS, OWL, No, stop messing around with my stuff, guy. If only those cannons would just stop firing. Oh, geez, now GD4V's coming up here. So they're removing... GD4V's removing NTS. NTS and TV are fighting Owl. That's NTV. And okay. Got it. So that basically sums it up. So we got NTS and TV pushing from North Hollandale. We got Owl, SG, GD4, I don't know who's this. Sorry, HZRB, GD4V, and then whoever purple is, FF4V. So it looks like those are pushing. There's a lot going on right there. Then we got Lorcan, pretty much nothing happening there. Aguru, maybe there could be some fighting here. That's happening. Let's see. So we do have something. We got blue that's pushed out. Orange and red. I'm not sure what's happening here. Are they trying to come around the bend? Okay, but they're not. So, for all intents and purposes, we have Loco maybe fighting something here. Let's see. Interesting. So they are. So Loco's destroying this NTI flag right now. Could also be destroying this flag unless maybe there's something going on there, some type of deal-wise, but looks like they're destroying the NTSD, or sorry, not NTSD, they haven't made it there yet. They're destroying that one, which is, I remember here, sorry, we just set it to NTIC. Short-term memory loss kicks in hard. Okay, so a little bit of fighting going on there. So we have a lot of fighting going on in Hollandale. And then kind of some light mid-sized fighting happening here. We're going to go for this kingdom. Cool. Awesome. Man, I love seeing it. Let's look at some boards real quick. Just like showing off kind of who some of the top dogs are. Power, NTS, GD4V, Owl, SGNTV. I mean, once again, not bad, man. You got 13 alliances over a bill, 4 over 2 bill. It's not bad. Alliance Merits, NTS, GD4V doing the most fighting. 2 alliances over 100 mil. 8 alliances over 45 mil. So not bad. Not bad. All right. Would love to know the storyline, man. Let me know if anyone in the comments. Please feel free to shoot. Alrighty. On to the next one. Hey. We got SSS 1-15. This is comprised of 51, 52, 53, and 54. Let's take a look. See if there's any action going on here in this one. So we got a Goru, 2 alliances coming from Burning Lands. Looks like 1 more. Doesn't seem like anyone else has gone, so no action there so far. Lorcan could have some acciones, unless that's already gone. So looks like they've already kind of been pushed back to the gate. Rip building on a little bit more. Doesn't seem like there's anyone there. Oh, I see. Maybe they're trying to go to get that flag down from DOA, so that's probably what that is. If I look up here, we have DOB. It looks like they're probably going to be getting pushed, but not yet. Okay. So some potential fighting action that is happening here in Lorcan. Nothing Agoru. Let's check Hollandale. So no one's really pushing down. So for all intents and purposes, we got a Lorcan here in SSS 1-15 that's been our most prevalent right now for something to look out for. Okay, let's look at some boards. We got 130, our boy Toxic, Ragnar, Tachi, 9. Okay, it's Power. DOA Endgame, Rip, House of Wolves. I mean, again, not bad. You got 3 alliances over 2 bill, 10 over a bill. Not mad at it. DOA Rip, 2 most with Alliance Merits. So, I mean, I would say a nice quality 3 with a couple mid-ranged, right? Maybe from 7 to 5, give or take. But okay. Again, would love to know what some of the matchups are. Let us know in the comments below. And on to the next one. Okay, here we are in SSS 1-16. This one comprised of 55 through 58. And let's run around and see where some action is. So let's start with the Goru. Flagging out from purple. Doesn't look like any action there. Blue seems like they're flagging out. Unless there's issues here, but there's not. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's really anything going on. A Goru, let's check Lorcan. Orange is built out fine. Rip placed an AF there. Can't tell if they're looking to crush blue. Okay, so I don't see any fighting that's happening here. Yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't. I mean, maybe. Let's see. Are they flagging out to like meet each other? What's going on here? Huh. So nothing really. There is this one. Is this something? Oh, I don't see either flagging out. So, okay. Maybe nothing happening in Lorcan. Hollandale, let's take a look. So we got... Well, it looks like they're building to the flag, but doesn't feel like anyone necessarily in danger. Alright. I guess it makes it easy when some people just don't always want to cut your throat out. Solid, mate. Alright. Doesn't really seem all bad. I mean, only thing I can really see would maybe be here, kind of east, southeast Lorcan. Maybe feels like the most intense thus far. Agoru, honestly, who knows? Maybe yellow will have some issues or something? I don't know, right? Let me know if you're from here. Let's look at some boards real quick. We got some ranks. So, I mean, definitely has been some fighting. We got TRS FM58, 2 lances over 2 bill. We got a 12 over a mil. TRS FCK pretty close here. Then 056, 57. I mean, again, right, you got a couple qualities. All right. Well, we'll be curious to hear from anyone in 55. What have the matchups been? Just kind of how things have been going. Let us know in the comments. All right, on to the next one. Alrighty, here we are in SSS1-17. This is comprised of 59 through 62. Let's see what we got here. Agoru doesn't seem like a lot. I mean, again, they're not building in that direction, so... Let's see what's going on here. Maybe? Nope. And doesn't look like they're building in that direction, so probably okie dokie, maybe? Alright. How about Lorcan? What's going on up here? So, building out. Maybe there's something here. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything going on here right now? Some fighting's happening? Okay. I don't know. So it looks like they're trying to build, so maybe it's... Oh, yeah, this is weird. Let's see here. War. Okay. So it doesn't look like they're getting pushed back further, but... Oh, I guess they're already in Darlin. I knew that. Everyone's like, Bosch, you're looking in the wrong place. Yeah. I got it. Alright. So, maybe it's these two versus the others there in Lorcan, and then... But again, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of heavy pressure being put on right now. Maybe it's just because there's not a lot they've been pushing out from, but also doesn't necessarily look like they really have a lot going for them, at least kind of with the Northwest group. I guess we'll have to see, right? Maybe it's just downtime. Sometimes that could happen. All right, let's take a look at Hollandale. Pretty much nothing going on. All right. So in that case, I'd love to hear, right, if anyone wants to kind of give me a story. Any potential fighting in Ogoro? Looks like most of it probably will be Lorcan, maybe until Zone 3. But again, would love to hear, so let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at some boards. As always, just kind of round some stuff out. 96, 93, 70, 71. I mean, decent fighting. It's not like they haven't been doing anything. Alliance power, 2.8. 3 alliances over 2 bill. We got 11 over 1 billion. Gotta love to see that. 1 alliance over 100 mil PvP. 5 over 55. Okay, all right, not bad. On to the next one. Alrighty, here in SSS1-18, we're taking a look at Kingdom 63 through 66. I think we might just end up going through 90 here on this one, because again, trying to keep these as short as we can, but sometimes there's just a lot to cover. Agoro, let's take a look here. So we got a couple alliances pushing out from Zoland, but again, the ones from Burning Lands aren't necessarily pushing in their general vicinity. Even though this one built up to the flag line, they haven't started attacking purple. Also doesn't seem that they're building in that direction. So, okay. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any potential fighting happening here in this one. How about in Lorcan? Let's see what we got here. So no one's really coming in from the northwest side on Navola Darlin. So that basically means that the southeast is kind of free to do what they need. How about Hollandale? Now, here we go. So I think this is where we might be seeing some action, right? So we have... Who do we have? GNGA, GNJB... I don't know who this is. TO1. I can't. Trying to tell, but hard to tell here. LOD. And then we have CK65. Can't remember who this is. Who? DSO, DS2, DS1, and then we have UL. Oh, interesting. So they're trying to get their AF up here a little more than 2 hours. Let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's any Gouda here. Oh, maybe there's a little bit of fighting here and there. Fang CK65 dropping that. So the DS player is just waiting on the perimeter. Okay. So DS2 purple, let's see here. Okay. So we got DS2 pushing now on that one. And then I wonder where the other fronts are, if these ones are getting pushed here up the ramp. Okay, so no one's really going up the ramp, I guess, if that partially feels safer. GNG building. Okay. So, I mean, it looks like momentum is on the north side here for DSUL group coming north. However, I guess if we look at the other ones, I mean, again, feels like, probably plenty of time overall to build through Agoro. Also doesn't look like Lycan or Lorcan has been a majority preference, which I think, lends a little bit to the Vic and, oh gosh, if I can remember the side, RDP side. Just because, I mean, if they're just looking to kind of develop further, we're talking about specifically for that region. But we'll be curious to see if more fights develop in Hollandale, because it does still look like, even though the southern side, southwest side feels like it is getting pushed, a little bit more momentum in the north, doesn't mean that they still can't, right, make some type of resistance hold. Or even just kind of keep the fight going as much as they can. But would love to hear, right, for how things have been going here in SS1-18. Let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at some boards here. So we got 84, 84, 80, 79. Merits. Not bad. Got a few. 2 people over 10 mil. Right now, Alliance Power. 3 people over 2 bill. 10 over 1 billion. Not bad. DS2 and Alliance Wear, it's almost 160 mil. Wow. HRT, though, still good number, C65. We got 3 over 70. Okay. All right, not bad. On to the next one. Here we go. SSS 1-19, Kingdom 67 through 70. Let's take a look and see how we're doing. Wow. So there's a lot going on right now in a Goru. Curious if we're seeing any type of resistance at the bridge, maybe? Okay. So it looks like we are. I mean, they are touching, but nothing hard right there. Looks like there's maybe something here at this corner. But again, no one's pushing it. Feels like there's something up here north. Oh, wow. So we got EXL, 2 minutes left on that flag. So they're pushing. That could be a tide changer, just depending if we see some more stalemates here, where if they're able to kind of keep pushing their way northeast through the current flag line, that could alleviate some pressure here and maybe allow for the stalemate to be won at the ramp. And then just a matter of kind of slow pushing it one by one, or even just reinforcing some of the lower or weaker ranks if needed, right, for those that might be just facing a bit more of a challenge. But okay, so Agoru's kind of going off. Lorcan, don't really know what's happening here. I guess maybe there's some fighting, but I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of weird. Okay, so we got another flag coming down. So don't know if there's any fighting really happening there. Looks like a Guru probably still best bet. Nothing's really happening in Honda. Okay, got it. So pretty basically a Guru is what we're looking at for 19. Okay. Let's look at some boards here. Someone over 100. Personal, 3 people over 10 mil, not bad. 2 people over 2 bill, 9 people over $1 billion. Looking at Alliance Merits, 2. Wow, 2 over 140 mil, COC, EIS. A few others, okay. Well, again, if you're from SSS 1-19, let us know, right, how things are going out. What are some of the matchups there in the comments? And moving on to the next. Right here in SSS 1-20, we got Kingdom 71 through 74. So let's see how things are going here. Start off with a go. Looks like maybe, looks like maybe some fighting, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they're building the same way, probably not. Right? Oh, I see. Maybe fighting happening here? Can't hard tell. Yeah, definitely can't hard tell this one. Maybe there's a bit that's... I don't know, so maybe something here, if so, but it's weird. Let's look at Lorcan here. Okay. So, maybe we're going to see something? I guess it depends if they're still building, and if the others are building towards them, or what. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're still building. Doesn't look like they're building towards them currently, so maybe they're just kind of okay saying, hey, we'll just kind of hold our spot here, you guys can just chill, or just, you know, kind of do what you're going to do. These guys probably were attacked. Don't see anyone here on the flags. Okay. Let's take a look at some boards. 88, 85, 23, 71. Personal merits. Okay, not bad. Alliance merits. I got 1 over 100. 2 over 60. Okay. Let me see here. We got 2 over 2 bill. And then we got 8 over 1 billion. Okay. Again, I would be curious if you're from SSS 1-20. Let me know, right? How are things panning out? I would love to hear in the comments. On to the next one. We're in SSS 1-21. This is comprised of Kingdoms 75 through 78. Let's go and take a gander. I was going to say a panda. A Goru. Doesn't look like there's any potential fighting here, but let's see. Huh. Okay. I don't really see anything at the moment. Yellow, orange, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go Lorcan. Ooh, pretty much nothing happening there. Hollandale. Ooh, okay, here's some potential acciones. Okay, so maybe the action is here. Let's see. So no fighting. It doesn't look like any big battles or big fights happening currently. Jeez, can't really keeping it up here. So Hollandale looks like to be the place where we want to be to party and have fun. So looks like we're really just waiting at this point. So looks like we're still seeing some flag building. Okay. So yeah, Hollandale looks like that's where it's at. All right, let's take a look at some boards. Power 99, ASC, HWX, LSD. 3 people over 10 mil. We got 3 over 2 bill. 11 over $1 billion. I mean, pretty close to the top 3 there. Alliance merits. Almost 3 over 100 mil PvP merits. Not bad. Yeah, merit numbers aren't bad. Okay. All right. Well, again, if you're an SSS 1-20, right, let me know. Let us know how things been going in the comments below. Let's move on to the next one. All right, here in SSS 1-22 from Kingdom 79 through 82. I think we got 3 to go here. Just until we get to 90, and then we'll just kind of play it safe. Because otherwise I am going to fall asleep. Wow. So let's look at oops, sorry, I forgot. Let's look at Agoru. Doesn't seem as though there's really anything going on there. Okay, how about Lorcan? Okay. Maybe could be some fighting. Let's see. I see some units in the field. No one's moving, though. Some units there. Okay, flag going out, so could be. Other flag going out. So I guess could be maybe something on the east side here. I'm curious. Are they trying to build on this ramp? So no one's building on the ramp. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see, right, if it's going to play out. Hollandale. Not sure on this one. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not sure on this one. Are they... Are they trying to help fight, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Weird. Okay. Well, if anyone's here in this game, you're going to have to let me know. Like, what is crack-a-lack in there? Let me see some power levels, merits. Wow, a lot of fighting. Always good there. Power got 2 over 2 bill, 10 over $1 billion, and 2 alliances over 120 million. Not bad. DSO 70. I mean, again, right? I mean, good merit points. Okay. Well, let me know what's been happening. Catch your boy up. On to the next one. All right, here we go. Second to last. SSS 1-23. We got Kingdoms 83 through 86. Here in this one. Alright, let's look at wow, maybe some stuff's happening here in Agoru. Trying to see here. Wow, are they punching through? No. Probably would be going this way, if anything. Wow, okay. Really heavy on the defense there. We got G. Okay, I could get G-Get. Push and interesting. So I wonder if they're... Oh, are they trying to get close there, maybe? And we got purple. Oh, they're actually getting pushed right now. So we got GGPT. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to try and get to the choke point going here north of the Necro through the bridge. What could we say? We don't know what's happening here. But they obviously have some time. Green. no idea what they're doing. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. Again, maybe there's just no one online. Maybe they got fought back. So that, I think, came off too aggressive. Apologies there. Okay, but some action essentially going on in the Guru. Let's get Lorcan. Doesn't? Oh, maybe. Interesting. So, are they not fighting against each other? So, excuse me there. So it doesn't look like there's really a lot, I guess. Alright. I mean, they're not really building out, they're just kind of hanging out there. So, okay, I guess we'll have to see. Let's look at Hollandale. Hollandale, we got one coming up from the top. Not really seeing anything built out, but oh, I see. So they're already coming to there. Maybe there's not anything really hard going on. Curious on this one, right? If you're in 23, let me know, right? What is going on here? Okay. 75, 70, 68, 877. Okay. Alliance power. We got 3/2 bill, 9/1 bill, primordial 65. Okay. Wow, so you got 3 alliances, GGPG 86 and EGG 83. They've really been going at it. I mean, even 85 SG is a nice mix in there. Got 3 alliances, almost 100 mil. Okay, not bad. Still would love to hear, right? Let me know the storyline in the comments below. Moving on to our last one. Okay, I think this is probably going to be our last one. SSS1-25. This is comprised of 87 through 90. Let us take a look. So we got a Guru. Okay, Can't tell on this one. Maybe there's been... Oh. So we got something going on up here. Okay. I mean, no one's really kind of out in the field yet, but... Okay, that's one that sticks out to me. Okay. I don't know. What's happening here at page 6? Okay. So it doesn't really feel like there's any kind of hard action going on. Yeah, but I guess I should maybe test the waters. Let's see. Or just kind of, feel it out. Should we feel it out? Okay, doesn't look like there's anything going on there in Lorcan. Let's check Hollandale. So we got green coming in, but they're kind of already grabbed what they needed to grab. Doesn't look like there's any, additional building or any kind of bowling way. They basically were allowed to come all the way right down and kind of share the level 3 pass. So, all right. Looks like SSS 1-24 looking like they're in decent shape here. Would love to hear, right? Let me know how things are going if you're someone who is currently playing there. 2 people over 100 mil, 9884, not bad. Okay, decent personal merits. 3 people over 2 bill. We got 10 people over a bill. 1 alliance over 100 mil. Okay, awesome. Well, look, fam, that's going to do it for me on this one. Hopefully, I may try to cover more in the future. I feel like I just got to get a nice little kind of 2-3 minute rhythm of overviews for each kingdom, because some definitely could talk a little bit more, especially if there was a little bit more fighting or PvP potential in some of the regions. So, with that, oh gosh, as I'm holding that yawn there. As always, would love to hear, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Until next time, I will catch you later.